comtrya, and welcome to the history of Stargate SG1. Today's episode we're going to be looking at Harlan, and here we go. Harlan was the last android survivor of Altair. He was called annoying by Colonel Jack O'Neill, with Samantha Carter agreeing with that assessment, even if she recognized that Harlan wasn't a threat and was fond of saying comtrya, an Altair greeting of some sorts. Harlan maintained the factories beneath the surface for over 11,000 years, as the facility is essential for the survival of his android form. After the surface of the planet became uninhabitable due to an unidentified environmental disaster, Harlan and many like him downloaded their consciousnesses into mechanical android bodies, allowing them to live indefinitely, as long as their power supply is not depleted. This power supply is usually maintained by a projected field of energy. However, beyond that field, he and his race rely on battery cells with limited power supply. However, over time, most inhabitants became disgruntled with their meaningless life by intentionally allowing their power packs to run out. Others died in accidents. After a survivor named Wallace died, Harlan remained on his own, forced to maintain the complex alone. 1997. When Harlan arrived a millennia later, Harlan rendered the team unconscious and, unknown to them, created mechanical copies of the four. These copies were intentionally unaware of their true nature and tried to return to Earth. However, after discovering their true identity, these four androids had no choice than to remain on Altair with Harlan and aiding him in maintaining the plan. 2001. But like their original selves, they eventually couldn't bear their isolation after burying the Stargate, and, against Harlan's advice, began exploring the galaxy. After these copies of SG1 had been captured by Kronos, Harlan went to Earth to ask for help. The real SG1 reluctantly agreed, but after the duplicate SG1's death, Robo Daniel had his head shot off. Robo Sam gave her life, locking security doors in order to keep Kronos' Jaffa from swarming her, Sam, and Jack. Robo Jack was badly damaged in their attempt to secure the ring transporters, and Robo Teal'c died after saving Teal'c from Kronos. Harlan eventually returned to Altair without his four companions. 2002. Stargate SG1 Hydra, the novel. Theta Team, a team of android duplicates of SG1 created by the NID as part of a plan to acquire alien technology. The Theta Team, being a more twisted, darker version of their templates, arrived on Altair, seeking new methods of recharging. By this time, the complex is falling apart, with only Harlan to maintain it, and a recent coolant leak causes it to be rocked by a series of explosions. In the chaos that followed, the real SG1 found Harlan and tried to take him back to Earth. However, Harlan ran off into the exploding complex and was presumably destroyed. When SGC dialed Altair again, they were unable to get a lock on the planet. Thank you for watching the history of Stargate. Have a great day. Bye-bye.